Welcome to Shop Talk. This is
Shop Talk.
a No Lies Just Bullshit production.
Because I don't lie.
Talk.
Yes. What the fuck was that, bro? No count?
All right, here we go.
All right, look. Next time, we're going to put your phone in one of those lock bags that they do comedy shows where you can't get to it till we're done. Okay? You didn't even do the countdown, bro? Are you crazy?
I am crazy.
Crazy.
Quill.
Like a fox.
Like we're in school, I'd be like, pull up what was so important.
You now you gotta share with the
No, it was actually important. I'm hungry as fuck. Figure out what I'm going to eat. All right. We're going live in 5,
We're getting a read there.
4, 3.
Hello, welcome to Shop Talk.
Hey,
He nailed it. He nailed it.
Nailed
He
it,
did.
son. Way to come
did
back
it.
from
Yep.
a terrible display. Yo, I love we're at the Moose, and some chick will come walking toward our table and girl and goes, "Here comes nothing."
That's funny.
And you know, to him, she's like a teeny bopper, but she's like 59 or some shit.
Funny. I don't recall who was. I think it was you. One of the fellas you were tattooing, or somebody was tattooing. Was talking about going to the Moose and was like, I don't go there often, but every time I do go, you were there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
It
also.
must be Thursday. So it's my day.
That's exactly what Porter said.
I forget who I was tattooing. Oh, is it a fella named Gil? He's really nice. You've seen him there. He's getting the possum on his belly.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
I don't remember, but that's okay.
Shorter guy, curly hair. Anyway, he
Jake been tattooed by him a bunch? No, different guy.
Jake tattooed him. I don't know. I don't think Jake tattooed.
Some like biker looking guy with some old wizards and shit.
No,
Oh,
different
no,
dude.
no,
This
no.
is
He's
younger
tattooed by
dude.
Jake and now he's
Younger
tattooed
dude.
by you.
Not Bud. No, not. No. Gil come. You all said hi to each other when he.
Younger dude. You probably recognize.
Anyway, he said, We don't go there. Or he's like, we don't go there together. I go there every once in a while. Stuff. I was like, oh, your old lady doesn't like me. He goes, she doesn't like the dress code. Dress code. You can't wear spaghetti straps. Like there's like a list of things.
So whack, son.
Like she wanted to not dress sexy, but dress comfortable, and she couldn't.
It's summertime.
Yeah.
You know? Should I don't need to go
No.
into this, but it's whack. It's whack. But I'll tell you what, there was a completely ridiculous, stupid fucking rule, and I threw a fit when I found out. And then the following week, I told you this, I went to the VFW instead, and then word came back around, and the rule just got taken off the books.
What was the rule?
I can't give you a drink out of my bottle. And they were like, it's an ABC rule. And I was like, nah, it ain't an ABC rule. And I'm going to go to the ABC store right now. And, yeah, it was just like, you can't share your bottle with another member.
Silly.
I was like, it's my bottle. I know what the fuck I want with it.
Makes no difference.
Anyway, it didn't last. The kid got in there and fucking changed the game.
It's true. It's true. Make it change from the inside.
Know what I mean? Bottom up, sons. I'll never forget. I don't know if I've told y'all this, but so when you join the Moose Lodge or the Elks, they're actually quite different. It also depends on what city you're in. I recently joined the Elks, and it was a ceremony, dog. It took a while. When I joined the Moose, they're like, somebody's got, I probably told you this before, somebody's got to nominate you, and then you got to meet with this old man. And what's his name? Anyway, he's in his 70s, and his daughter has Down syndrome, and she's in her 50s. And, one of those things, it's a beautiful story where, they said she'll never live very long, and he was like, this is my baby.
Yeah.
And he just kept her his whole life. And she's hilarious and
wonderful,
really fun and
she-
talks
yeah.
to everybody. And so they're like, you got to meet him, and he's going to swear you in. And I was like, okay. So whatever day works for him, I go up there, and he's like, come around here. So we go like from the main bar area around to the other side was a secondary bar and like an eating area. And his daughter's like 3 booths down, just chilling. And we sit, with a couple of spaces between us. And he sits down and he goes, look, you want to come down here? You want to have some drinks? Fine. It's good. You want to bring your woman with you? That's fine too. You say you forget your favorite lighter, you got to go up to the house. Go to the house, get your lighter. That's fine. If you got to go to Harrisonburg, take her with you, because it's about 2 minutes after you walk out the door for one of these fellas is going to say something to her, and you're not going to like it. And you're really not going to like it if she leaves with him. And I was like, you don't know my woman. He goes, a lot of people say that. He goes, you got it? I go, I got it. He goes, all right, come out here. So we walk out to the main room again. There's a moose. He's like, all right, now I got to get a picture of you kissing that moose. I go, I ain't kissing no fucking moose. He goes, okay, stand next to it. I stood next to it. He turned my picture. He's like, you're in. You're a member. I'm like, all right, pal. Appreciate it. But that was the whole thing. Mm-hmm. It wasn't about the years of charity.
There you go.
It wasn't about the structure. It wasn't about nothing. It was just like, look, don't get mad when your woman leaves with one of these hillbillies. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was actually perfect for me. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It totally is. Because you're like, I have grown up in one of these things. I know exactly.
Well, I told my old man about it. He goes, sound about right.
Yeah.
Well, the first time I took Pop in there, so it was me, him, and his friend Gene. And we walk in the door, and this guy, Scott Fisher, is standing there, and he's got, full, construction site gear on, like Carhartt, everything, but covered in paint. He's got a welder's hat on. And then this other fellow, I'm not going to say his name, he's standing behind a bar. He was the governor at the time. And Scott Fisher's like, count, sorry, motherfucker. If I ever come in here, it's just going to be to fucking whip your ass. I can't believe you fucking think you can tell me what I can and can't do. Who the fuck do you think you are? And then he looked over at me and Pop and Gene. He looked back at Bobby. He said about 3 other sentences. And my old man goes, I like this place. It's a nice place. Let's take a seat at the bar. All right, And I see that dude. I saw that dude last Thursday. And whenever I take, I took Jason Tyler Grace.
You've taken everybody.
I took Yoni.
Dude.
Like all your favorite
taken
tattooers have
everybody
been to the Shenandoah Moose Lodge. When I see Scott Fisher, I tell that story every fucking time.
That's awesome.
Good shit.
It is good shit. Well, I mean, it's a real
And
deal.
of course, him and that fella are friends, and they grew up together. And
That's
it was
it,
nothing
man.
to it, but it was really funny.
You gotta have a place like that where you can fucking, motherfucker each other back and forth a little bit.
Well, the fact that he said no count
Yeah.
is something I've heard in Club the Forest my whole life.
Oh,
But I hadn't really
absolutely.
heard other people say it. And so he was like, count, sorry, motherfucker. And I went, oh, shit.
You're getting serious now.
And my old man could, tell the seriousness of what was being said. And anyway, it's just funny.
That is.
But we're not going to talk about no count, motherfuckers. Oh, tats.
No, I think we can talk about no count motherfuckers here. We can't talk about no count tats.
No.
Correct. We don't
But
do
that's
that.
fair
We don't do that. We don't talk about. We don't boo-hoo about the fucking business. We don't fucking whine about young tattooers or any other fucking crybaby shit you can hear in your favorite podcast.
Yeah.
We just talk about the good shit.
Just the good stuff.
All right, so let's do some tattoos. I'm here with Andrew Connor.
Hello.
I'm here with Chris Porter. Kids
doing?
in the back.
What you
We're
doing
gonna
to me?
fucking talk about the good stuff, man.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so the kid asked for a black and gray, John,
Oh shit.
and
Yeah, dude.
so this is Big Me's, and we've all known about him for years.
He's been killing it lately.
He's been
He just
killing
did
it
a
for a
big
very
fucking
long
dragon
time.
the other day and stuff as well.
If you
That's
skip to the next picture, it'll just be a still shot.
Yeah,
So
dude.
a version of this has been done with a shotgun,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the toughest thing anybody's ever seen, and it's so
And
fucking
it's on a
cool.
noggin.
And man, it's just perfect, man. It's just a perfect tattoo. It's executed really well. It's got a nice mix of shading and stippling. The drawing's strong. The skull in the barrel, the bones in the hand. It's just a little fucking. What do you call
Scully
it?
in the barrel is great.
What's the stuff in the eye socket, Porter? What do you call that? Some goo.
Swiss cheese.
It could
Cheese,
be bone, could be
webbing.
Swiss cheese, webbing. I like that he's squaring you up with the empty eye socket.
Yeah.
He's not really aiming, he just knows he's blasting in that direction. It's fucking sick. The bandana's the best part. There's nothing in it.
I was gonna say.
There's nothing in that.
Yeah, the bandana.
Oh my god.
The bandana is fucking great. The hair's great. He didn't he didn't make it the most delicate thing you've ever seen before. It's just perfect. The amount of negative, the amount of stripes or whatever you would say.
The heaviness of it, yeah.
And it's on the wearer's top of his fucking head. I mean, that thing is fucking gnarly. Look at the glare in the eyeball.
That eyeball is fantastic.
Yes, dog.
That is just right. It's got all the good stuff that we love about all those old Gilmani kind of tattoos and stuff. It's got that vibe that you do not just fuck with me fucking vibe.
It's got the Gilmani vibe, and then it's got the Jack Reed flames. The flames just feel so rooty.
Yeah.
Well, and that being on the front of that dude's noggin, that's got a cool look about it.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
negative flames coming up.
Oh, when you look at it,
Yeah, straight on. That looks dope as fuck.
highlights on the front of the head.
Yeah, those edges of the
Yo, I'm
teeth.
looking at like the upper jaw, like or not jaw, cheekbone. But the
Yeah, the
cheekbone,
little-
like the ripples or whatever,
Yeah,
the different things in
those
there.
little edges of that are
Yeah,
really
man.
cool.
Cool as fuck. The glare on the teeth, the missing tooth.
Yeah, the
all
missing
that
tooth
shit.
is what's up.
Every time whenever we talk Black Ray, I'm always like one tire, and he's incredible. And then there's also Juan in Texas, Juan Tattoo Trevor,
Yeah.
clown head on Trevor. Anyway, incredible tattooer.
Carlos.
Carlos Strong, my bad. Carlos, not Juan. There's a lot of great black and gray guys, and so I'm always talking about Juan Tire, and he deserves all the accolades. But man, Big Meas has been killing it for a lot of years.
It sure has.
And Brian McNeil, Robert Atkinson, came home,
Garver.
and Garver. Like all of these names
Yeah.
are just like giving it up to him.
Fuck yeah. So
Yeah, when all your favorite tattooers are going, yo, dog, this is wild style, you know it's a goodie.
100%.
I could totally see like with skin on his face, it'd be like some biker shit, like David Mann shit, but like in a heavy metal movie, like a heavy metal animated movie, like taking a shot. Oh man,
It's fucking sick, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if I saw that one. I follow Big Meas and stuff. I saw that big dragon.
The one you did the double barrel shotgun, which I don't know who did that originally.
I'm not even sure.
You know what I'm talking about? With
Oh, I
the
know
fucking
what you're talking
blings. It's so good. I have it in my office, the original. I just love it.
Um,
It's not the same thing, but it's similar.
did we? I was kind of zoning out. Did we mention that Big Knees is like lettering God?
I did not mention that.
He's lettering God.
There you go.
Yeah, he's that guy. I mean, he's one of these guys that has, BJ Betts, and then everyone else after BJ has turned it into a genre. I don't know exactly. I shouldn't say everybody.
Focus, I guess
after.
you'd say.
No, I just don't want to say. I don't know when Big Meas was doing wild lettering if it was before BJ, but I know that BJ's that guy.
Yeah.
So I don't want to misspeak because Big Meas is that guy too. But they've taken it to like a different level. It's like it's become a
For sure.
It's become a subgenre within tattooing, much like tribal or something else.
Sure. Absolutely.
And Big Meas is right there.
He can fucking lay it out. No doubt.
Very much right there. Just the speed of watching him design stuff.
And the efficiency of fucking application, man. He will load somebody up.
Yeah.
And like we talked about in the Dragon episode, everything has the bones. Like if you took this accent out and that accent
Yeah.
out, it's just well drawn. You know, the angles are all consistent,
Yeah,
the heights are all
dude.
consistent, the letters are doing the things that they're supposed to do.
It's not just fluff, for
and,
sure.
and then he's also not completely jerking off and putting every bell and whistle into it. It's perfect.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want every bell and whistle. Like this has the negative flames. This has like the skull and the thing. It doesn't, it's sick, man.
Yeah, this is perfectly balanced. It's like Timothy said. You don't want to blow your load.
Yeah, it's true.
But I think about it every time I see some tattoo trickery. I'm like, does this look like a Poison album cover, or is it just enough glam
Yeah.
to be palatable? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it?
Not too much flair.
Yeah. You don't want to overdo it.
True.
Anyway,
I chose a fucking classic.
let's see it, Connor. Let's see what you got, sons. Not that one.
Oh,
I mean, you can't talk
Big
about
dog.
it. You can't talk about it without.
Big dog.
yeah, man.
And so, I mean,
Does
fucking,
this say when it was done?
it might. It's on Shoe's
470
son, I
weeks
think.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking rest in peace, Jack Rudy. Goddamn. Talking about changing the look of tattooing. You know, like we were talking about him the other day. Just that style and that look and
And
his
you know what?
approach to things.
Like, there's the Freddie Negrete argument. There's the overall California penal system argument. But Jack really took it all over the fucking place. Like those guys deserve all their credit. And there's some incredible tattooers
But just
in the prison
the way he
system that are doing
draws.
wild shit. And Freddie Negrete, of course, is king. But Jack took this fucking LA style, this California style, black and gray, and he took it all over the fucking place.
And talking about lettering too, man.
Yeah.
All the show flyers, all the convention shirts, all that stuff that all of us love that he's done. I mean, a huge body of work.
Yeah.
Huge body of work.
You see, he took it everywhere. And that immediately made me think I'm working with Greg Irons.
Dude, all of them, man.
Yeah.
Like everybody, fucking Leo, all of those guys. Like he everybody you can imagine.
Like irons, like I think of that exchange like you had two ways to look at irons. You could look at him the way Jack Rudy, there's someone embrace him and work with him, or you could be like Eric Clapton watching Jimi Hendrix.
But I'm nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You told me he was good. That good.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a great tattoo.
Well, that was another thing too. We were talking about Freddie Negrete. There's that interview that Grime did with Jack Rudy, and he asked him when Freddie was trying out, and he was like kind of trying to impress him, and so he did like just a complete, like no stencil, no nothing, girl head, you know, and
dance.
exactly, and. I'm pretty sure it was from that Grime interview, and I think he asked him. I was like, "Were you intimidated by that guy's ability? You know, because he was fucking good. You know, like were you intimidated by that?" And he's like, I guess I should have been, but all I could think is we want that shit on fucking Team Good Time
right?
Chart.
We want him right over here, man.
And I'm like, man, that's so what's up? That's like the way to be.
It's the way to be, man. It's just it's seeing the big picture.
100%.
It's thinking in years and not minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If you look at an incredible tattoo and you feel like your dick got stepped on, you got two options.
Get back to work.
You can get back to work, or you can say, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Jack Rudy was like, well, I'm gonna get back to work, and I want this motherfucker being the
with us
right next to me. You know what I'm saying?
100%, man.
Yeah.
Yes. And I love that mentality.
Well, it's for grown people. It's for people that want to move forward. It's for people that want to say, in this environment, we can grow together. Things will be better for both of us if we're next to each other.
Amen.
And it's not the feast and famine bullshit. And it's not the fucking, is he going to get some of my stuff and blah, 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 blah. Like when you bring someone in, it should be better for the whole room.
Yep.
That's the idea anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Shouts to Jack Rudy, rest in peace.
Yeah, big
Yes,
time.
Man, I've seen him a couple times in the past couple years and had the longest conversations I've ever had with him.
Same.
And I'm grateful for it. I won't go crazy on it, but I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, I'm
Crazy how I look.
I fucking
His open, the empty eyes is like from the '90s. Like he got a little brutal at times. He's like, all right, I'm tired of this.
Oh, like just nothing in the eye?
Yeah, but this motherfucker knew where to put him.
Yeah.
Knew where to put him.
and it's got that dark in there too. Fucking sneaky. Yeah, love that shit.
I'd love to hear it.
I mean, the first couple times I met him, I was intimidated. One time I met him, he was an asshole. And, but then so I talked to him in Sacramento maybe 4 years ago. And I was with Charlie, Good Time Charlie. And so that automatically gives you a different audience. That automatically gives you a different, if I walk up, with Andrew back in the day, like if we were at a convention and I walked up to you talking to somebody, that was different than if you and I walked up together to talk to somebody, because they're like, this is Andrew. He wouldn't have a flunky with him. That's the way Rudy was.
Of course, yeah.
You know, he looked at me with Charlie and he's like, oh, they're friends. I could give this guy a little more attention. And we just, where are you from? Virginia. Oh, fucking JD Crow. And just start talking, you know what I mean? And, he would just talk about his travel and but he talked to me like I was his peer and not like I was somebody he could, because the first couple times I met him, he was like, so that shirt you wear, I got a fucking 5X, it's $50. You ain't gonna find another one in the building. And I'm like, yo, dog, I'm not here to shop. And he'd be like, oh, fucking smart ass. And I'd be like, motherfucking right. And I would just leave. But, once he met me with Charlie, and then every time I saw him after that, he'd be like, Virginia, right? And then we would just talk.
Nice.
And it was nice, man. It was just nice, because I didn't have the best, just to be honest, I didn't have the best image of him. I didn't like him that much, because he was just like trying to sell me something, which is a hustle, man. Tattoos is a hustle. And I'm talking about in fucking 1998. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a long time ago, and he'd be in Richmond. Him and Brian Everett, of course.
It's kind of that old carny hustle.
And it was part of the thing. It's like,
man.
I need to pinch every dollar I can out of this room, because I came from California to get here.
Yeah.
And I understand it now better than I did then.
Yeah.
But not only did I not know the game then, but I also had a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So when he would talk to me kind of shitty, I would get kind of shitty. Y'all know me back then.
Yeah, but him and I had a conversation about Rudy like last week, and is that like like at times is that him, really penny like trying to get everything out, or is it also him testing you? Is that
Sure.
him,
Very
like,
well could have been.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
casting Brett out to be like, let me see what kind of shit you talk about. Because that's
And I
Who
would.
knows? Man?
I was never too intimidated to make a remark, but I also didn't stick around, because I also didn't want to say something too wild and get handled. You know what I'm saying? I just, But anyway, the last 4 or 5 conversations I had with him,
Great.
he remembered me, and they were much cooler, and we talked about our personal lives a little bit.
That's nice.
Yeah. Shouts to
What did you pick?
I honestly. Oh yeah, I went weird.
man.
Yeah, that's cool.
This
Who
is
did that?
geddesjones.
Hudson Valley.
From Hudson Valley. Yeah. New York.
Well, they're at the
Reputable.
Hudson Valley Tap Fest.
Okay.
I don't know. Could you click on their name and just see where their profile says?
Kingston, New York. Nice.
Word.
Wow. I just came across this in my feed and fell in love with it immediately because the use of pattern to separate things
Yeah, dude.
and like strong use of pattern and just it's weird. It feels ethereal. It feels like
Totally.
it's really like it feels like it's lit up.
Mm-hmm. It does very much
Yeah.
so. Yeah, it looks.
So-
it looks.
The way the bottom 2 mushrooms are drawn make them look real. The way the one on our right just sort of just a little bit toward the
Just
middle,
a little twist
and the
back.
way the other one
Yeah.
just sort of it's just off its kilter just slightly. It makes me think he looked at real mushrooms when he drew it, or he knew what the fuck was up,
Yeah,
because
undoubtedly.
they look real. They look like the cap was set on the stem. You know what I'm saying? And
One of those joints that will wobble when you pick it up.
correct. And I love that about it.
I really like that the patterns in the mushrooms in the background all follow like a simple rule that I heard a long time ago. Use like 2 or 3 tones of gray and use them to separate things.
Yeah.
Like this is very clearly the stems. This is very clearly the head, and
Yeah.
the patterns kind of mimic each other, but their tones make them separate from each other.
Yeah. It's tweaky, but I mean, it's going to hold up indefinitely.
I love that. Well, yeah, heavy black at the bottom, heavy black on the sides with the sort of the what do you call it, and then heavy black in the bottom of all the mushrooms. But
Yeah.
I love that this client got this tattoo.
No doubt.
I
It's
don't know
big.
that this client knew they would get this. You know, what
I'm
I
sure
mean?
they're fucking stoked.
Exactly.
Right?
I love that this person wearing this was like, I want to get some mushrooms. I don't know what they said. Obviously, he might have said, I wanted fucking the trunks of the mushrooms to be cracked. He could have led the whole project, but I'm assuming that this tattooer gave them something extra because it looks thoughtful in the way
It
it's
looks
done.
something extra.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
And the tone underneath the caps.
Dude, the negative on that one in the center, like the
Yeah.
negative space between the dark and the underneath, that is
And what
brilliant.
about the stems have no outline hardly at all?
I mean, it is so
There's
thin.
there's a lot of simple tricks throughout the stems just to make them stand apart from each other and the background.
Correct.
And then the stem, the taller guy, like that little bit of gray comes down just to where the ending of the background gray ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they just kind of pass each other enough. Mm-hmm. Like there's a lot of smart,
Super smart.
a lot of smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that. That's a good pick.
It's a
dude.
great pick.
I don't know
Great
if I'm
tattoo.
familiar. I definitely got to go down.
Can you
the
go and
rabbit
hop
hole.
on this cat's page real quick? Because I saw
Yeah,
a couple
I-
Johns. Look at that shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
the third one with the
weirdo
faces.
stuff. It's super weirdo. stuff.
Yo, that's a wild tattoo right there. Look at that thing. Somebody Cookie Monster like it.
Hell yeah, Cookie
Yo,
Monster.
look at that thing. That thing's wild.
That is pretty.
Go back to the page, please.
Now I realize I'm not sure if I'm exactly following.
That's cool. Wild butterfly. Whoa, look at that cat. With the, yeah, fucking cool, man. And hey, guys,
fun.
always go down the rabbit hole with all these folks.
Definitely, yeah. Check that stuff out, man. It's a person's body of work.
Show.
There's some good ones in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of understanding.
Nice tattoo.
Tattoo.
And once again, thank you guys for doing this.
Thank you.
Been a lot of fucking, that's cool. A lot of great examples of great tattooing.
I mean, there's still so many more.
Click on
so many more.
other side.
I mean, like fucking Jamie Mahood.
Whoa, there's so much going on.
who's
That's
like
smart.
I mean,
number
there's so
one.
many. There's so many greats, and I mean, we touched on Freddie, but like fucking Freddie Negrete, goddamn better now than ever.
Than ever, yeah.
Ever. He's so good.
He loves the game too, man. There's like an
So
interview
good.
from him from like 15, 16 years ago where he's just talking about, you know, the importance of tattoos and how everything around us not as important. It's just he's like in his yard just talking to his kids, a little
fucking
tiny.
awesome. And Freddie Corbin too. So
Anyway, thank you guys for doing this. Appreciate you. And for you folks that have chosen to join us, we really appreciate you guys too. Hope you're digging the show.
Definitely.
Hope you're digging our perspective on great tattooing. And our goal is to encourage you guys to seek out these folks and get
support
tattooed.
it. Yeah.
Get tattooed, support them. You know,
Friends.
the people that are tattooing like this aren't complaining about the game. They're watching these suckers fall to the wayside, and they're doing ill tats the same day. Same day some prick quits, this guy does an ill tattoo. So yeah, just support them. Buy a shirt, buy a print, get a painting, get a tattoo, and we appreciate y'all. Please like and subscribe here, and follow us at No Lies Just Bullshit on Instagram. My man A.E. Connor.
Indeed, on Instagram, and in actual fact, at Alley Cat Tattoo in Harrisonburg, Virginia, right
The
across
one-
from Mr.
The one and only Chris Porter.
Porter_Electric. Red.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
While we're on our honeymoon, I got some food at the gas station for dinner because it was late and we were tired and hungry. And the girl at the counter went, "You know they a cookout up there." And I went, "Man, I just got married too." She was sweet as could be.
That's great.